What's up, everybody? Alexander, the day trading champ. And before you leave the video, I know you're already thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? He's got a picture of a surfer, and I thought this was supposed to be a day trading video. Trust me, it still is. We got some very important rules to go over for any day trader. Doesn't matter if you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, guys. This is going to apply to you and to myself, and we got to remind ourselves this thing's going into the trading week. Okay, so obviously, if this bothers you that we got a surfer and we don't have a chart here, then you can leave. Okay, but that doesn't take away from the fact that we do have some very important rules to go over. Okay, so the first rule I've got, and the reason I want to highlight these rules is because I know we got a lot of beginner traders here, and I know we got a lot of people who want to take some of the trades we got on this channel, so that's why it's very important we go over these rules. Okay, so the first rule is to never put more than you're willing to lose into a trade, guys. We could have 5 straight trades that go right, that go our way, you make money on them, and you might get cocky, and on that 6th trade, you might put your whole account into it because you're thinking, damn, I'm winning. Imagine if I put my whole account, I could make so much more, and that could be the one trade you lose. Okay, so make sure you don't do that going into this week, right? We might get 3 trades in a row, 4 trades, who knows, but I don't want you to get over cocky and then put your whole account into it. Okay, so especially you see this with people with $2,000 and they'll be risking way too much. Okay, I'd say if you got a $2,000 account, which I know a lot of people do, you probably don't want to be risking more than $200 in any given trade. Okay, so make sure whenever you take a trade, you're taking it because of your own conviction and because you think that's going to happen too. Don't just take a trade because I say something or because I think something. Make sure you do your own study on it and you see what I'm seeing. If you take a trade, it should be because you believe in that and you think and you agree with it too. Okay, so never take a trade just because of something I say, and that's going to be really important heading into this week. Okay, so think of every single loss as an investment or like going to college. Okay, so let's just say this is a very extreme example, but say you lost $40,000 in your first year trading, right? Like I said, very extreme example, but it does happen to some people. Okay, so after this $40,000 you lost, if you gained the skills and the knowledge and all the lessons that you needed to now become a profitable trader, I'd say that's absolutely worth it. You have people who go to college and they're paying 30 plus K in tuition a year, and by the end of college they're getting out and they're getting a job to get paid 40,000 in a year. Okay, so if you can walk away with all these losses but actually be profitable after all those losses, then it's going to be okay. So a lot of people will fold to this. They'll think, oh no, I lost 200 here, I lost 200 there, and a lot of people will give up on it or say that day trading is just not possible. And the truth is, yes, 90% of people fail, but that's going to bring us into our second rule, is that you can't be lazy, guys. You have to dedicate your free time to learning and doing what other people aren't willing to do. I see way too many people who think they can ask for alerts and ask for these groups to help them trade and get these entries and exits. And here's the thing, guys, I could 100% set up an alert group and charge money for that. I mean, you see everybody else is doing that, right? They'll charge you $200 to get into an alert room. But why would I do that, guys? I'm not going to do that because I understand that it's about the process and not telling you hit buy, hit sell. Okay, you don't get better when someone gives you alerts and tells you what to do. Okay, what happens when nobody's there to give you alerts? You got to be able to take the trades yourself, and that's exactly why I probably will never do alerts unless we have a different kind of system where maybe after I know you've passed a certain set of curriculum and you have your own mind as a trader, then maybe we would do that. But that's way down the road, and I'm not even thinking about that. Okay, so guys, they're not going to help you. Alerts aren't going to help you. All right, 90% of traders fail for a reason, and 90% of traders are probably looking for alerts. So if you're looking for alerts, get that out of your head right now, okay? You got to learn the process or you're never going to succeed as a trader, and that's the truth, okay? So as a day trader, you got to get comfortable taking those losses, all right? As a day trader, you're never going to win every single trade, but with every loss, hopefully you're gaining some knowledge and gaining some experience from that. And like I said, you're treating it like an investment. So you're losing money, but it's going to be worth it in the end as long as you stick with it and you keep getting better. Don't be lazy, and you're actually learning every day. Okay, so if you don't want to be like everybody else, like I said, you got to put in that work that other people aren't doing. And I know this is starting to get more like a motivational David Goggins type speech, but I'm being very serious, and it might sound cliche, but everything's cliche in this world that's true. Someone tells you, you should work out, it's good for your health, and then you don't go work out. Whose fault is that? Yeah, it's cliche, but it's the truth. Okay, so I wanted to highlight these 2 things going into the trading week. Don't get over cocky. Only put how much you're willing to lose in a trade. So let's say you're only comfortable losing $200, all right? So after you lose 200, you should be, okay, I'm ready to get back into the next trade. This is all good, and it's not going to beat you up mentally. Okay, that way you can stay in the game and you can keep going. Okay, so obviously that loss is going to be different for everybody on what you're comfortable with, but make sure you have a loss you're comfortable with taking, no matter how confident you might be in a trade or how badly you might want to double, triple, quadruple your money. Okay, so like I said, last point, just make sure you're not thinking this is an easy way to make money, guys. It's not. Like I said, 90% of people fail. And if you're here to get alerts or someone to tell you when to buy or sell, it's just not the channel for you, guys. I'd rather have people who want to learn the process and who are going to own up to their trading mistakes and understand that if they take a trade, it's because of them, and they should believe that that's what's going to happen. Okay, so these were the very important day trading rules to highlight. Okay, so I hope you got something out of it. I know, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it is the truth, and sometimes you got to remind yourself on these things, okay? So, we're going to get into some historical charts and data in these coming videos, and we might have, a 90% probability for a downside move, but that doesn't mean you go and bet your whole account into that trade, okay? So, like I said, let's follow these rules heading into this week, and then that's how we're going to make this a great week, okay? So, hopefully you found something useful. Hopefully, this just reminds you. So guys, I know this was a very different style video. Let me know if it was beneficial to you at all. It's not our typical, look at charts video, go over anything, factual. But I knew that I was getting really excited for this week, and I know that if I'm getting excited, a lot of you are going to be getting excited too, and we can't let our emotions and our hopes get the best of us. So that's why, maybe if even one person finds this useful, then I'm going to be really happy. So just let me know if it was helpful. And I know some of it might sound cliche, but at the end of the day, if it's cliche, it's probably true. So this is, the 2 trading rules we got going in this week. Just remember them and keep yourself in check. And with that being said, let's make it a monster week. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know on our next trading idea and plan, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Alex, the day trading champ, and I'll see you guys on the next video.